Welcome to video lecture series on subject serving. Today we learn the topic method of tachometry. So in these topics we learn the different methods such as the stadia methods and the tangential methods. In previous lecture we see the principle of the tachometry. So what is the principle of the tachometry? So anyone tell me? So the property of the isosceles triangles where the ratio of the distances of the base from the apex and the length of the base is always constant. Okay. So this is the instrument, that is a tachometer, this is the telescope, and in this telescope analytical lens, and here at the eyepiece across here is provided that upper, middle and bottom crosshair. So you can bisect your object nothing but your leveling staff directly, and you have to get the 3 readings, upper readings, middle readings and the center readings. So using this reading, just put this reading in the formula and find out the length from the instrument station to your object. Okay. So methods of tachometry, first is the stadia methods and second is the tangential methods. But in your syllabus only the stadia method is included. So in these stadia methods, the diaphragm of the tachometer is provided with the 2 stadia wire, upper and lower, in addition of the middle wire. So in these observations are made with respect to these wires from which staff intercept is determined. So stadia method can subdivided into the fixed hair methods and movable hair methods. So fixed hair methods, in this method the distance between the stadia hair is fixed. When the staff is sighted through the telescope, a certain portion of the staff is intercepted by upper and lower hair. The value of the staff intercept varies with the distance. Then movable hair methods, the stadia hair are not fixed in this method, they can be moved or adjusted by micrometer screw. The staff is provided with the 2 vanes or target a known distance apart. During observation, the distance between the stadia hair is so adjusted that the upper hair bisect and the upper target, the lower hair bisect at the lower target. Now we discuss the only fixed hair methods because this method is included in your syllabus. Okay. While finding the horizontal distance between an instrument station and a point with the elevation of a point with respect to the instrument station of a line of sight may be horizontal or inclined depending on their position in vertical plane. So it is nothing but when you have to bisect your object at these conditions, your staff is kept vertical and your line of sight is inclined. Okay. So that we see the one by one that case. So you have to better understand, just you have to in your syllabus fix here methods where you have to keep the staff exactly vertical, not inclined position. So here you have to not adjusted or not any adjustment in your formula. Okay. So one by one we see the one case. First case, when the line of sight is horizontal and staff is held vertical. So let us see, this is your instrument. Okay. Here instrument is kept at the O. So instrument is kept over the tripod stand. Then you have to bisect, this is your leveling staff where you have to measure readings. Level staff, already we know that a leveling staff. Okay. You have to get the readings, list count of that leveling staff is 5 mm. Okay. So you bisect the staff at a certain distance, from the instrument station to your staff kept at the point P. This is point P. So from this O to P the distance is D. So when the line of sight is horizontal, so this is a horizontal line of sight. Okay. This is a horizontal line of sight. So you have to directly bisect your staff, and this when the instrument is exactly horizontal and at that conditions you have to height of the instrument can be measured. So how you can find out the height of the instrument? So you can find out the height of the instrument. So you have to keep the staff at the where the your benchmark is established. Just put the your leveling staff over the benchmark, take the first reading. So we call that the first reading is backside reading. The height of the instrument you can find out RL of the benchmark plus backside reading. So you have to get the height of the instrument. So this is the horizontal line of sight, that is nothing but your height of the instrument. Okay. So when you are when you bisect your object, at you have to get your first reading is top, then this reading is middle readings, and this is the bottom reading. This reading you have to get in the crosshair because stadia diaphragm are provided. So directly you have to bisect your object, you have to read the reading upper, center and the bottom. Okay. So knowing the formula, already we know that formula, when the line of sight is horizontal and staff is held vertical, always kept we have to staff held vertical, it is not inclined, because in your syllabus staff is not kept inclined, only the staff kept vertical position, not it is in incline, only the line of sight. So here the line of sight is horizontal, so only the line of sight is kept horizontal. Line of sight is, it may be horizontal, it may be inclined. So here the line of sight is horizontal. Okay. Let D. So when the line of sight is horizontal and staff kept vertical, at that condition D is equal to F upon I into S plus F plus D. This is the formula where F upon I is the multiplying constant and F plus D is additive constant. So F upon I we have to take the 100, yes, that is a staff intercept, top reading minus bottom reading. Okay. Then you can find out the distance directly. F plus D is 0 because in the instrument analytical lens is provided. Okay. So D you can find out distance between the instrument station to the staff, leveling staff is kept at that position, or you can find out that distance. Okay. So you can also return this equation, D is equal to Ks plus C, where K is equal to multiplying constant and C is equal to additive constant. Some books it is written Ks plus C. So don't confuse. So you take either D is equal to F upon I into S plus F plus D, or directly Ks plus C, but you remember that here K is multiplying constant and C is additive constant. Okay. So how you can find out the reduced level of the staff station? So our ultimate aim is to find out the RL of the staff station. So RL of the staff station, that is nothing but you have to find out the reduced level of the point P, RL. Okay. So we have to keep the instrument here, RL of the height of the instrument. So you know this is the your height of the instrument. So this is your HI. So how you can find out the HI? HI is nothing but that is the backside reading, okay, plus benchmark. So benchmark, RL of the benchmark is given plus backside reading you have to note down directly over the leveling staff. You have to get the height of the instrument minus H, you have to reach this point, nothing but you have to reach this point. So this is your height of the instrument minus H. So just you have to minus H and you have to reach the point P. So in this way you have to find out the RL of the staff station, nothing but the reduced level of the staff station. Okay. Then second case. Okay. The second case, this is your second, just I rub this. Okay. In second case, when the line of sight is inclined and the staff held vertical, nothing but if you see that this is your staff. Okay. So this is your staff. Okay. The staff always kept the vertical. So when the line of sight is inclined, this is your line of sight is inclined position. So the angles mixed with the horizontal, this is called as theta. This is a vertical angles, remember, because it is in vertical plane. So so you can, how you can find out that formula? See here, O is the instrument station, O dash is the axis of the instrument, P is the staff station. So here this is the P is the staff station. So this case is happen where This case is happen where in case of the hilly station. So I can draw one rough figure, so you have to better understand. Let us see. This is your ground. Okay, so when the ground is, so this is the case. Okay, so this is your horizontal ground. Okay, and okay, this is your ground. Okay, so this is your stop. Okay, so I have kept the stop color is blue. This is your stop. Okay, stop at the, you have to find out the reduced level of the point P where the you have to keep the stop. You have to find out the RL of that point P. Okay, our ultimate aim is, so first what you have to keep your instrument here. Okay, so put the instrument here and directly this is the horizontal line of sight. So this is horizontal line of sight, this is horizontal line of sight, that is nothing but the height of the instrument. Sorry, just I have rubbed this. Okay, no, this is horizontal. Sorry, again I draw this figure. Okay, so this is your hill station. Okay, so this is your ground. Okay, then you have to keep the your instrument here. Okay, so you have to find out the what height RL of the point P, nothing but the, you have to, this is a horizontal line of sight. Okay, this is a horizontal line of sight where the your, this is the height of the instrument. Okay, so height of the instrument, how you can find out the height of the instrument? RL of the point, RL of the benchmark plus height of plus backside reading. So just this is, for example, here your where your benchmark. So just keep the stop here and take the backside reading. So RL of the benchmark plus height of the instrument. So you have to get RL of the benchmark plus backside reading, you have to get the height of the, so this is the constant, height of the instrument is constant till the, in all the direction in horizontal plane, all the direction of this instrument. When you have to rotate the instrument in all the direction, this height of instrument is constant. Okay, so we have to find out the what, this is your stop. So we have to find out the RL of this point P. So what is the case when the line of sight is inclined? So this is your line of sight. So just you have to bisect your leveling stop. Okay, so this is the top, this is your central here, this is your bottom here. Okay, so at the center, so this is your theta, that is nothing but the vertical angles you have to measure. Okay, this is your what, stop, this is your stop. Okay, leveling stop. So here you have to get the top reading, central reading, bottom reading. So I have note here this angle theta is the, what is theta is? Theta is the angle between the horizontal line of sight and the incline where the you have to bisect your instrument over the leveling stop. Then this is your stop intercept, nothing but the small s, we have to draw that, this is your small s. Then this is h, what is this h? H nothing but the, from the central reading, from the central reading to the your ground point, that is nothing but the RL, that is nothing but the point P. This is the h, this is central reading, that is small h, this is the central reading, you have to get the central reading from this position directly, and s is the top reading minus bottom reading, because this s and h is required in the calculation. Then v, this is the, v is nothing but the vertical distance between horizontal line of sight and the central here reading. So this is your v, you remember that. Okay, what is v? Again I have repeated, v is nothing but the horizontal line of sight to the central here reading. What is the small h? H is the reading, that is the central readings from the center here to the where you have to keep the stop. Okay, and what is the s, small s, stop intercept, top reading minus bottom reading. Theta is the vertical angle. So we have to find out the RL of that point P. So just RL I have written RL, this is instrument station O. Okay, RL of the point P, I have written RL of the point P is equal to height of the instrument, first height of the instrument HI. Okay, so HI nothing but this is the height of the instrument. How you have to get the height of the instrument? Backside reading plus the benchmark you have to get. So benchmark is already given, backside reading you can measure, so directly get the height of the instrument. So you have to read this point. So plus V. So if I add the plus V, so what is V? Capital V. This V is a vertical distance between horizontal line of sight and the central reading. So plus V. So you have to reach this point minus H. So this small h, only the small minus h. So send this point to this point. This is the small h. So you have to get the RL of the point, nothing but you have to find out this point from where the instrument station is kept. So RL of the point P is height of the instrument plus V minus h, up and down only. So you have to get the, so what is V? How we can find out the V? And H I already H is already you have to get from the center, directly you have to measure the center reading. So H is given, or you have to know the H and only the V. So how you can find out the V? See here. For that, just I rub this. O is the optical center of the objective of an external focusing telescope. So previous figure. So this is your previous figure. So in this figure, O is the instrument stations. Okay. So directly O is the optical center of the objective, and an external focusing scope ABC is the position of the stop corresponding to the cut points of stadia and central here. S is the stop intercept, H is the central reading. As we know that V is the vertical distance between instrument axis and the central here. Distance between that capital D is the distance between the instrument station and the stop. L is the incline distance between the instrument axis and B. Theta is the angle of elevation. Alpha is the angle made by outer and inner rays with central rays. Okay, so draw the perpendiculars. So just by calculating, you have to get the, just you have to calculating this all the just you have to put the calculation and you have to find out the D. D is nothing but the what? D is nothing but the where you have to keep the instrument and the your stop, nothing but here D, where you have to keep the instrument and the stop, that is the D. So our aim is to find out the only D and V. Okay, D and V. So you have to get the D is equal to what? D is equal to what? D is equal to K F upon I S cos square theta plus F plus D cos theta. Just you remember this formula. Okay, just you have to remember this formula. So D is equal to F upon I S cos square theta plus F plus D. In your exam, it is not asked how the formula is comes. So just you have to remember this formula for the inclined line of sight, when the line of sight is inclined and stop kept vertical. Okay, this is angle of elevations. Okay, so F upon I S cos square theta plus F plus D cos theta, nothing but you have to take the F upon I is K and F plus D C, that is K S cos square theta plus C cos theta, where the theta is the vertical angles between horizontal line of sight and the your central cross here. Okay, and so you remember this formula, this is the distance, and V for the formula for the V is equal to F upon I S sin 2 theta divided by 2 plus F plus D into sin theta. You remember this. Again you have to remember this formula. Okay, just I have highlighted this. V is equal to F upon I into S into sin 2 theta divided by 2 plus F plus D into sin theta. This is the formula vertical distance between line of sight, horizontal line of sight and the central reading. So you remember only D and V. In exam, it is how this formula can be proved you have to not ask, but only the you remember the formula, doesn't remember that equation how the formula is comes. Okay. So first case, this is your first, when the line of sight is inclined and staff held vertical, but this angle is what, your angle of elevation. So in case of the depression, so we have to see the angle of depression. So it's same, when the line of sight is inclined, staff kept vertical. So here the line of sight is inclined, staff kept vertical, only the angle of depression nothing but in case of the valley, the angle of depression nothing but your instrument station is a higher level and the staff is staff is below from your instrument station, it is the angle of depression. Angle of elevation, in case of the hill station, you have to bisect your object. In case of the your valley, nothing but the from your position, the staff is below, leveling staff is below from your instrument station. So here is also how you can find out the RL of the point P. Our aim is this only, we have to find out the reduced level of the point P. So you can see here D is formula is same for the angle of elevation and angle of depression. See, D is equal to F upon I into S cos square theta plus F plus D cos theta. What is D? D is nothing but the from the instrument station where you have to keep your staff. This is your D and V is the vertical distance. See here the vertical distance. So you have to require what? First you have to find out the height of the instrument. So this is the height of the instrument. So how you can find out the height of the instrument? So we know that benchmark. So over the benchmark you have to just keep the staff and first reading you have to find out, this reading is called as backside reading, RL of the benchmark plus backside reading, you have to get the height of the instrument. So this height of the instrument is constant up to this point. Okay. So you have to find out the RL of the point P. So height of the RL of the point P is RL of the instrument axis. This is your RL of the instrument axis plus V plus H. Okay. So nothing but RL of the instrument axis, height of the instrument, that is plus V plus H, nothing but if I written here RL of P equal to, RL of the point P is equal to height of the instrument. So height of the instrument, minus V minus H. Therefore if I take the minus sign is common, that is nothing but V plus H. So this V plus H you have to reach this point. So height of the instrument this point minus V minus H. If I take the minus sign is common, that's why here the RL of the instrument axis is minus V minus H. If I take the minus sign is common, that is V plus H. So you have to reach this point. So this is the case when the line of sight is downward with the staff vertical, nothing but the angle of depression. Line of sight is inclined and the staff is vertical. This is the case. Okay. So just remember the how you can find out the in case of the angle of, this is angle of depression and this is the angle of elevation. So in this case there are the two cases. Okay. Just I rub this. Okay. So this is two case when the line of sight is inclined, staff kept vertical, and other is this is the line of sight is inclined, staff kept vertical in depression, angle of depression. Okay. So just remember this. Then tangential system, diaphragm of the tachometer is not provided with the stadia here. Single horizontal here is used. Staff consists of two vanes. 2 points are required to measure the staff intercept. Angle, elevation or depression are measured. Tangent are used to measure the horizontal distance and elevation. Okay. So if you have any doubts, ask me in discussion session. Thank you for watching this video.